Hello, and thanks for watching our video today on importing your InspectVue files to your EasyInspect Database Manager or DBM tool, which imports to your EasyInspect tablet. First thing you want to do is open up your EasyInspect DBM tool on your home PC. Once it is up, you can see there's no information here. Hit the Import InspectVue tab. These are some questions it's going to ask. We're going to check all of them. Do you want to import your company settings? Yes. Do you want to import pre-selected narratives? Yes. Do you want to import flags for components and conditions needing service? Yes. And then later I'll show you how to check to make sure that that was done properly. And this is only if you use those. So now we're going to open up our master file, and it is in C/program data/Porter Valley software/InspectVue R4/master. And you may have renamed it something different than master, but in this case it was called master. This is our master narrative library in InspectVue. We just imported it. Now you can see that your company information is going to be in all the fields. And there might be times certain things won't transfer over depending on what you have. This is the time for you to go through and edit, make sure everything looks right. You only have to do this once. So you can see our phone number didn't come over properly, and we're going to edit the phone number. You can add a cell phone number if you wanted to. You can edit the fax number. Website, inspector name, put your inspector license in. This might already transfer over, but if it didn't, you can do that. On the very bottom, there's a spot where it says certification images. You can add your certification images so that they're posted on your reports, just like they are in InspectVue. Add, find them wherever you would have them. You can also import your logo. I'm going to put our logo in here for an example, but this is where you would find where your company logo is and put that into this section. You can see it's in there. So now we're going to go through the different tabs to make sure all the data and all the information that we imported from our InspectVue narratives are correct. You can edit everything, any section you want, by just typing and re-editing. If something changes, it's easy to do. This is important that you go through all these sections for the first time to make sure everything is right, because this will be imported into your tablet, which you do your home inspections on. Once you're in the narrative field, I'm going to show you, when we first started this, you had to check some boxes for pre-selected narratives and problem items that are flagged. And you can see we did have one flagged here, and it's under the components needing service, and all those were imported in. Next, you're going to want to go through each section to make sure that all the information is correct with the category and components. It takes a little time at first, but it's well worth it to make sure and give you a peace of mind that everything's going to be the way you had it before. In this instance, foundation is incorrect, so we're going to put the correct section name for the categories. Which is structural, and you can just edit it by double-clicking on the section name. Just going through to check, make sure everything is right. These are just for examples. Everybody's narrative library may be a little bit different. How you have it, just want to go ahead and edit everything in the sections to the corresponding categories. Perfect. I'm going to change common here really quick to kitchen because the category was kitchen and it said common on the import. So we want to make sure that the section corresponds to the correct category and components. All right, you can see we got everything. We got all our sections right. Now, if you have a section that you want to be first, you can move it by just highlighting it and using the up or down arrow to get it where you want it. I know this is a feature that some of you InspectVue users didn't have before. It makes things a little bit easier to get your flow of work done properly. Now you would click the Save As button. Where we want to save this is C/programdata/tx3/easyinspect/DBM. And then you rename it to the file you want. In this case, we're going to call it My Narratives 2. And this file name can be whatever you wanted to call it. Hit the Save button. Now you have a saved file for your EasyInspect tablet. Exit out, make sure you check yes. And that concludes our video on importing your InspectVue software into the EasyInspect DBM tool for use on your tablet.